Tonight, live from Alice Ingersoll Gym, Mid-Illini girls basketball and showcase game tonight. And on the line, first place, early part of the season in the Mid-Illini. And welcome in as tonight, three-time state champions of Morton Lady Potters enter the Alice Ingersoll Gym. In the Mid-Illini Conference game, both teams at 4-0 in the conference. Welcome in to the pregame show. It's brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, 647-1127. And holidays will be closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and will be open at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, December 26th, 647-1127. Behind the scenes, Don, our main man back in the studios of WBYS. Tonight, Nathan Lauder from MVix Video Production. And two guys we wouldn't want to miss this game, Bob Wagner, Leon Groover, with the call tonight high above Alice Ingersoll Gym. When you talk about the barometer, we've talked about this in the boys level, Washington has been that barometer to reach, but even a higher level has been Morton. They've been on a plateau that no other team in 3A has been able to reach, Bob, and they're going to try this year, be the only team in history of the HSA they get a four-peat. No girls team has ever done that. They've done it 3 times, and they've won a ton of conference championships. They are the team to beat coming into the night, but I think the Lady Giants are not going to take, again, a back seat tonight to this Morton basketball program here tonight, Bob. I think Jess has them clicking on all cylinders, playing good defense. This is a great test tonight for this Lady Giant basketball team.
I think it's a great test for both teams. I don't think Morton is going to expect what we're going to show them in the basketball game tonight, and the same goes for the Lady Giants. I think you're going to see tenacious defense on both ends of the court, and really it's the successor in tonight's game is going to have to find that one weakness. Is it rebounding? Is it the outside shot? Is it penetration with the dribble to get an easy basket? Is it free throw line? Is it rebounding? There's a lot of aspects of this game that can really dictate what the final score will be. As of right now, though, it's going to be a fun, up and down defensive matchup that I can't wait to see.
It's kind of old school against new school tonight, if you will, with Jess Thumb, of course, being her first season. The dean of the coaches, 19 seasons, and I had a chance to talk to Bob Becker a little bit before the game, congratulate him. He's going to be inducted in May, the Hall of Fame, and I told him it's a great compliment to what he's been able to accomplish, and he literally really put the Mid-Illini on the map, and that's the thing. I think they really brought it forefront that girls basketball is one of the best in the states, and tonight we're going to showcase two of the better teams in the conference. Of course, both these teams coming in at 4-0 in the conference. Lady Giants have yet to lose. They're 10-0, and again tonight their matchup 9-1. The only loss coming early in the season to Richwoods are the Morton Lady Potters. Tonight's sophomore game, it was a battle, fell behind by 14, battled their way back a couple of different times within 8. They lose by 5 late in the game tonight, 58-53. Sophomores now 7-3 and 3-2 in the Mid-Illini Conference for Coach Jay Murphy. We'll talk more, break it down. And again tonight, the big matchup here, and streamed online, 1560 WBYS.com. And again, more coming up, brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, to remind you they will be closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And Monocle's will be open 11 a.m. Tuesday, December 26th. More on our pregame show back here in Alice Ingersoll Gym. And the call of the game still about 7 minutes away. And back here in 90 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
2 games of the conference, and then both teams will get a break before their State Farm Classic appearance. And it's a potential they still could meet in that particular tournament as well. We'll see how that goes. But there's this at hand tonight. Morton in Canton tonight, and then other game, Limestone at Dunlap. Conference standings, 4-0 Canton and Morton, 3-1 Washington, then 2-2 Dunlap, Limestone 1-3 Pekin, Metamora 1-3, and East Peoria at 0-4. 10-0 record, Bob, and again with the first-year head coach Jessica Thumb, and you're all, and I think we kind of knew what, Jess brought to the table in regards to that. But I think that more than that, she's great XO, so she's great motivator. She's a good balance to this girls basketball program when they desperately need it. Over the last couple of seasons, we've been a little bit fractured in some areas. She's kind of put everything together. The girls believe in her. They believe in what they're able to do. And that's going to be hopefully carry forward into a W tonight for this Lady Giant team.
Yeah, you can definitely tell they relate to her really well, on and off the court. And what I like about what Coach Jessica does is, like we watched practice yesterday, it got a little fun and game for a little bit, and she, blows the whistle and lets the team know, hey, it is a fun and game time because the holidays are almost here, but you've got one more step to take until holiday time. It's a pretty important one, too, against the 3-time state champion Morton Lady Potters.
I think the game hinges on your guard play. It can dictate both ends, defensively, offensively, and that has been really our catalyst. The athletic ability, the perimeter, the guards really have been the takeover, kind of take charge of games. And that's going to be tonight, Cassidy Fawcett, Marissa Murphy, Anna Plummer, the perimeter type of people going to have really, really good games tonight. I'm not going to say outstanding games, but solid games tonight against this Morton basketball team.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to happen on both ends of the court. We have to show the ability to contest shots and not allow Morton any open looks. On the other hand, though, we have to move with and without the basketball, have good spacing, and make that extra pass for the open shot to have success tonight.
When you take a look at the Lady Giants, and of course, they surprise and again turn around Brooke Henry. And I think for her, I don't think it's really a surprise to her. She puts the time in off season, just started and gave her confidence, gave her some ability, a little bit more range to shoot the basketball, and she has really been a key defender. Tonight she'll be definitely tested interior against this Morton. And, when you have the play that Brooke has raised her level, then you got Jacobus, Tori Oakes, and a couple of different players. You add to this little mix here. Again, even Abby Swope. And you step up. The depth of this team has been really remarkable, the way that it has grown each game. And I think that the key thing there is we're getting, when you do production, when you get off the bench and you get production off the bench, you might get a free throw, 2 points, play good defense. That production hopefully will carry over. I don't think they have the length and the intensity that we'll bring to the game tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to maintain that for 4 quarters. I know Dunlap maintained it for about 8 minutes. They had a lead against them, and then it kind of shrank away. And again, still 4-0 coming into the conference, but this Lady Giant defense really has been, I think, the huge, major difference in this turnaround of the program in the last year.
Yeah, it has. I think, the defense is stifling. We don't allow the easy basket. We've done a much better job the last few games as far as rebounding and not allowing the opponent's second chance shots. And, I think that's really key in tonight's game. We can't allow a relatively tall Morton team that second chance, especially at home.
When you look at this Morton team, here are some numbers to kind of dwell over. Over 8 seasons in Mid-Illini under Coach Becker, 6 titles. They've run the table 3 straight, including 3 state titles. 96-6 that record during that stretch in the Mid-Illini. Now, if you expand it to the last 118 games, which is the 3 seasons and part of this season being 9-1, they are 109-9 in regards to that. 2 of those losses come in the 2013 season. That was Clay Churchill's junior year. 2 losses within that parameter. So we've been in the grasp a couple times, even at Morton a couple times, Bob. We've let those games kind of slip away early. Tonight, we got to come out of the gates very prepared. We'll get to the keys to the game after we take a break for the anthem. More coming up. Our pregame is brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, 647-1127. The perfect pregame stop, 135 North 5th in Canton. We pause the anthem and the tip-off in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Get a quick keys to the game before we get to the starters are brought to you by Monocle's Pizza at 135 North 5th in Canton. Bob, quick key to the game tonight.
We have to defend. We have to defend when that ball crosses the half-court line and not allow Morton any easy looks. And I've already asked about it once. I'm going to talk about it again. We have to eliminate those second chances in rebounding by boxing out and getting position.
Starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Crawford's Home Furnishings, Canton and Elmwood. For quality flooring and furnishings for your home or office, shop Crawford's Home Furnishings, Southwest in Canton, 118 East Alley, Main in Elmwood. Kenley Dow, a junior, 6 foot. She's looking a lot of D1 schools, 20 plus are looking at her. She's a 6 foot junior. Also a start tonight, 5'4" and a senior, Josie Becker. 5'3" and a guard is senior Cassidy Sherman. 6'1" a guard is sophomore Lindsay Dullard. And 5'8" and a senior, one of 3 seniors in the starting lineup, Kaylee Jones. For Bob Becker in his 19th year, he'll be inducted into the Hall of Fame in this 2017-18 season. Canton Lady Giants and Jessica Thumb in her first season at 10-0, 4-0 in the conference. Assistant Jay Murphy, Abby Smith. Tonight will be 5'8" and a senior, Marissa Murphy. 5'9" junior, Anna Plummer. 5'7" sophomore, Blair Jacobus. Brooke Henry, 5'8" senior, and 5'6" a junior, Cassidy Fawcett. And that's her starting lineup tonight, brought to you by Crawford's Home Furnishings, Canton and Elmwood. Well, we've been thinking about this since really last season and kind of knew that you're always going to get an opportunity to play the state champions. And here we go, folks. Tip is controlled by Morton in the back court, almost a steal by Fawcett. Here comes the Potters. They attack on the perimeter, bounce pass into paint, little head fake, jumper off the glass, and good by Jones. Very fundamental, the way that Jones attacked the basket, little head fake, step back, banked it in, 2-0 Morton.
Got the separation for a wide open jumper.
Off the top of the key, Cassidy looks over that defense. They pick you up man-to-man. Very tenacious on defense. They will switch. They do a lot of communicating. Very tough, right in your face defense. They'll double on the wings. Skip pass near side. Fawcett catches it out of the arc here. Looking for Brooke to give her a little screen. There she does. We had a screen and roll open. Back out front, pressure. Ball knocked away. Plummer gets it. She's guarded there by Dullard. She crosses the timeline. Whips the pass to Marissa. Near side for a push three. Rimmed it out, no good. Weak side rebound, kicks out to Jones. Morton pushed it across the timeline. They'll attack right on the perimeter, man. You can't turn your back because they're going to drive it right down the middle of the lane. 6:58. Top of the key, it's Dow. She gives it up. She doesn't like to mix it up inside. She is a perimeter wing shooter. 6:49. Wing to this near side with the basketball. That's Jones. Dribble. Good job by Brooke. Sagging off of her. Dow, little head fake. Now for the free throw line. Jones. Jumper comes up short. Night to Dow. She gets an easy putback off the right side. Tough break there. The ball kind of careened. And it's 4-0. Quickly, Morton with the advantage. Need a bucket. And a Plummer strikes from this near side with a three.
That's how you answer, Leon, right there.
Big tray. 6:20. They'll attack. They don't give you a lot of chance to set up on their offense. And a far side, a big tray. The opposite side, Sherman.
You talked about in the sophomore game when we have to show we can get back on defense.
7-3. They'll find their shooters. The inbound, Murphy, and they're knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Lady Giants. Again, Jacobus, Murphy, Fawcett, Henry, and Plummer. That's the five for the Lady Giants. Here at the 6:05 mark. 7-3 Potters. Inbounding.
Oh, we got to move.
There you go. Break it to the basketball. Double team. Now it's Marissa between traffic. Nice job penetrating. Dribbles. Almost lost a handle on it off her fingertips there. Plummer, top of the key. Drives through the lane. Good defense there. Played by Dullard. Dullard, you cannot take for granted sophomore Dullard. She is very tough interior.
And she's got a wingspan to help her out, too.
7-3. Potters with the advantage here. Inbound Cassidy. Out front to Marissa. Now they put the ball on the floor off this near side to Cassidy. Step out free. There's near side. Rimmed it out, no good. Weak side rebound is Dow. She can rebound and shoot. Down the floor. They attack off the baseline. You know, Brooke had to make a decision. Nobody fell back on defense, and it was a tough chance there. And a big bucket inside there by Becker. And quickly they lead it 9-3. A timeout down on the court here in the Mid-Illini. 5:36. Morton up by 6. We're back in 30 seconds.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton.
Into the front court comes Plummer. She attacks. 3-on-2. The dish it to Fawcett. It was borderline double dribble there.
I was going to say, that was close.
Double team. Slide the pass. And again, we got to get better on our tosses, and a turnover by Canton. Very sloppy, passing at the ankles. You can't be able to do that. They kick out to the opposite side. 3-ball in and out, no good by Dow. Marissa scans the floor and then kick it off her leg. Now to Jacobus, back out front. Man, you got to be focused. We are just so nonchalant in the handling of our basketball.
You got to gather these emotions and play some basketball.
9-3 at the 4:57 mark here. Cassidy attacks. Nice job off the scoop. Nice angle. Hit above the square. Nice job by Cassidy.
Wasn't an easy shot by no means.
I like the way she attacked off that baseline. Right down the middle of the lane. 9-5. Lob it. They back cut chip. Easy bucket. Little head fake. Jones. And a shot underneath. And it's a foul afterwards. A push. After the missed attempt there, looks like Kaylee Jones.
That was a nice job by Brooke, altering that shot attempt and also getting position for the rebound.
9-5 in favor of Morton. You don't want to let them get out and get a lot of confidence. Then they can dictate what they want to do, even more so on offense. 4:37, Tori Oaks in the lineup. Brooke Henry, Fawcett. They break to the ball here. Inbounds it comes to Marissa. Screen, double team, slips. Marissa needs a help and a tie-up.
Stays with us.
And it stays with Lady Giants. Because this is one thing. You got to gather your emotions in this game. Because Morton has been to the war, and then they have been to the battle.
This is nothing new for them.
Nope. 4:30. Fawcett will walk it up to the front court here. They'll spread it out, back screen. Off the top of the key, Fawcett picked up there defensively by Sherman. Plummer out on the wing to the right side. The cut through Torrey, nothing happening there. Marissa down the lane, scoop shot, nice job by Marissa.
Body control.
Yeah. That's what I talked about, the guards being very effective off the dribble. Steal, Fawcett, good hustle. Turnover by Morton, it's their first. Good job by Cassidy forcing that one. Marissa, little high bounce, top of the key. Starts and stop to Brooke, down the lane, and it's going to be a reach and a foul. That's what you got to do. Gather yourselves and get the shot inside. Nice job by Brooke.
And play aggressive.
Yeah, they don't think that you want to shoot the basketball. We'll prove them wrong. Fouls against Claire Kraft, who checked in for Morton. And Brooke Henry here. Shoots the free throw, comes up short. Look a little bit better in her release. She continues to be a work in progress from the stripe. Here at the 3:53 mark. And we'll see who do they bring in. Maddie Becker.
So before the season's up, and she can make a living at the free throw line.
We got Plummer, Tori Oates, Brooke at the free throw line, Fawcett, and Murphy. We're probably not going to go more than a couple off the bench, I would imagine, in this game. Just depends on the situation we're in. And Brooke back to the line. Got it. That away, Brooke. Get that first point in the book in the first free throw, 9-8. Across the timeline here, it's Tinley Dow. 6 foot, she can handle the basketball.
That she can.
Off the top of the key here. Guarded there by Plummer, who jumped out. We talked about it last night. Jacobus was going to be the person. They switched now with Plummer, of course, but Jacobus being on the bench. And again a throwaway. But again, an opportunity here to get the ball back here at 3:33. Marissa attacks, kicked off her leg. You know, you can't worry. If something happens, Tinley down for the free throw line. Outside here it goes to Becker. She drives, gives it off. Almost overpassed there. Back to Maddie Becker. Short on that one. Kicks off the leg of Jones. Courtney Jones.
They hate the basketball.
So they've got a couple of, they've gone, and that's going to be over and back. Turnover by Morton. That's their second. Good pressure on the top of the key at the 3:08 mark here. We got Plummer, Jacobus back in, Fawcett, Tori Oakes, and Brooke Henry. A little different lineup by this Lady Giant team. First-year head coach Jessica Thumb. 19 seasons is Bob Becker. At the 3-minute mark here, Plummer out on the wing. They exchange. About that to Tori. Jacobus drops down the low block area. Tori dribbles and kicks it out to Fawcett. Lean in, and it's going to be...
Shot.
Yep.
You got to take the shot. It's turnover. It's 3.
So it's 3 by the Lady Giants.
She has to get the right idea. I don't think it was actually the best position for Blair to catch the basketball. He led her a little too far into the basket.
That's a tough last-second decision. You know what you do in that moment there. When you're up in the air, 9-8 now. Morton with the basketball.
You can take the shot.
Yeah, 2:43. First quarter. Bounce pass between the circle. Josie Becker, ball thrown away. Morton retrieves it. We keep chasing after it. Good job on the baseline off the left side. They kick it out to the opposite side. Left-handed push shot rimmed out, no good. How about over the back? No call. Jacobus, again, should have been over the back by Courtney Jones, number 4, and they didn't call it. Here's Nico, give you a little bit of inside presence, rebounding.
Physicality.
Yep. With 2:25. Tight game. We knew both these teams play excellent defense. Going to make it very tough all night. Both ends. On the exchange, that's Maddie Becker. Not pulling the trigger. That's again Plummer had her turned. Almost got a strip at the top of the key. Jacobus defends against Jones. Opposite side, Courtney Jones, a 3. Rimmed out, no good. Good job by, you seen underneath Nico, really had him screened off the board and allowed Canton to get the rebound.
Her and Anna both did a good job holding off the opponent.
9-8 at the minute 56 mark here. In this opening quarter, Nico, high post. Now puts the ball on the floor. Wing right, Jacobus, little head fake left. Swings the pass to Plummer, out on the arc to this near side, short. Nico tried to save it, and that's a turnover. 4. 9-8, Potters with the advantage with a minute 35. Done a pretty good job controlling this tempo of the game. Again, that's the key thing we talked about, Bob, getting back in position on defense. Not giving up easy buckets.
Yeah, you can't allow easy baskets to this team.
Off the top of the key, that is Kaylee Jones. Little head fake in the lane. Bounce pass wide open was Courtney Jones. Good interior play there by Morton. 11-8. Potters with the advantage.
Cassidy
at the
coast
minute
to coast.
6, and then down the lane. Nice job by Cassidy Fawcett on the drive. Her second bucket, and she'll go to the free throw line. See that foul is going to be whistled on, and they call it on Maddie Becker.
Great play by
second.
Cassidy.
Absolutely.
Coast to coast.
And that's what she's got to be able to do. Dictate that from time to time. She's got to be in control of the situation out there. Here's Fawcett to the free throw line. Again, Torrey communicating with Abby Swope, who came in. Make sure they got everybody on the same page. Who has whom? Free throw is good. We're back to 11-11 tie with a minute 5. This game will heat up. This is going to be a good one tonight. Thanks for tuning in tonight, wherever you may be, and streamed online, 1560 WBYS.com. Good job out there. Torrey was out there fronting Becker. Kenley Dow, guarded there by Nico. Throwing somebody at her, a little bit different. One is quicker, one's a little bit stronger. Throwing bodies at her on the exchange. They motion. Kenley Dow in the lane, comes up short. Ball knocked away. Morton gets it back. There's that second chance opportunity. Into the post, they'll kick it out. Dow, wing left. Off the screen, Josie Becker drains a 3, opposite side.
Those are backbreakers.
2 threes and a 5. That was a great screen set. Got her open. 14-11. Inbounds.
This is crazy.
Again, 14-11. Free throw line. Marissa careens it off. No good off the right side after that miss. 11 seconds. Here comes Morton down the lane. And Dow. And a foul by Marissa. Dow gets the bucket. Got to rotate back, man. You got to sprint back. Like it means your life is coming to an end, man. Just have to have that ability against this Morton team, man. They got some people who can get the ball down the floor. 16-11, and Dow for a 3-point play.
You just think it was 11-11 just a second ago.
That's how quickly they can manufacture points against you.
We allowed a second chance basket for a 3-pointer, and then we got this.
And Dow sinks the free throw, her 5th point of the game. 17-11. Big 6-0 run. 7 seconds. Marissa splits the defenders from out top of the arc. Flings a shot up. It comes up short. Abby Swope with the putback. No good. That's the way the quarter comes to an end. Morton 17. The Lady Giants 11. Live tonight from Alice Ingersoll Gym. Mid-Illini Conference action. Bob Wagner, Leon Groover. We're back to Alice Ingersoll in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spoon Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us.
Satisfaction is number 1, and they won't be undersold. Don't settle for less. Get it all. Visit Art Hostler Auto Plaza, 2000 North Main in Canton today.
Quick miss by Morton. Here comes Murphy. Marissa in the front court. Hands it off to Anner and Plummer. You got to get her involved in the offense here. Down by 6. We were tied 11 apiece, like Bob mentioned. Screen top of the key. Swope. Jumper the right side. Rimmed out, no good.
Nobody down in the rebound.
Nope. Dillard with the rebound. Kenley Dow attacks against Marissa. Takes it strong off the right side. Her 7th point of the game. Back-to-back field goals, and Dow starting to take control. 19-11. Double team Marissa. Slides the pass back out front. That is Cassidy. Step through. Scoop shot. Nice job by Cassidy. 7 on the night.
Needed that to stop the bleeding a little bit.
Minute gone by. Second quarter of Mid-Illini tonight. Canton trails by 6. Off the baseline. On the switch there. Three ball way outside, no good. Brooke takes it off the thing there. Good job by Brooke. Just took it right away from him. Here comes Cassidy to front court. Needs some help. Swope, quick pass across the floor. Plummer open. Three. Got it.
Big shot. Big shot by Anna.
The big pass there by Brooke, too, finding her teammate open. Down the lane, off balance shot, no good. Here comes the Lady Giants. Murphy needs some help. Back out front. Now to Swope. Got the numbers. Swings it near side. Fawcett for three to near side. Got it! Fawcett a three. Back-to-back trays. We got a new game. 19-19.
Big shot by Cassidy.
Back-to-back trays. 6-minute mark here.
Play the defense.
Brought this crowd alive, man.
And did too.
Bounce pass to the post. That's Kaylee Jones on the perimeter. Off this left side, Tenley Dow way off the mark, no good. 5:56, and the student body tonight giving her heck on that one. Air ball.
Should be hearing that the rest of the night.
5:48, Fawcett down the lane, scoop shot, left-handed, right down the middle. Nice job by Cassidy. 7 in this quarter by Cassidy, taking control. 10-2 advantage in this quarter by the Lady Giants. Up by 2. Get the ball out. There you go. Fawcett across the timeline. Fawcett, opposite side, rolled it off, no good. Quick shot there. You can tell Cassidy's a little gassed. They're trying to get a sub in for her. Opposite side, Dow missed everything. Everybody coming out of the pack here with 5:14. That's Marissa down the lane. Scoop up, no good. Trying to get back on defense here. That's Tenley Dow. Quick pass off the left baseline. Both these teams are getting a little bit fatigued, and then they cut to the basket. That's Dullard. Waited for that cut through the lane. 21 apiece. Timeout taken down on the court here. 21-21 with 4:52 in the second quarter. Mid-Illini Conference basketball. Full timeout. We'll take it as this game tied in the second quarter. 21-21, 4:52. Back here in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event, call us.
Foul in the front court there by Dullard. Canton possession. Second tie of the game here. Now they'll get it eventually right. They drop. The inbounds will come along the baseline near the corner, near the student section here at Alice Ingersoll. 4:46. Plummer looking to get the ball in bounds.
That's a quick five.
I tell you what, he must have been counting when he handed the ball.
That's a quick five.
I tell you what, there wasn't much there at all in the 5 count. I mean, hand the ball, and I mean, it was one look out on the floor, and then it was a 5. So a quick turnover.
I thought maybe he was doing odds, 1-3-5.
4:42, 21 apiece.
Don't allow the open basket.
That's Claire Kraft up top of the key, defended there by Nico. Steele. Nico waits for traffic to come by. Now get it to a guard. There you go. Torrey off the baseline.
Bring it out.
Yep. You cannot get crazy and dribble against this team or they'll shred you.
You got to play under control.
Yep. Fawcett out above the arc. Now it's Jacobus looking against the man-to-man of the Morton Potters. 4-0, both teams in the conference. Plummer drives along the baseline and a little shove. Foul's going to be against Courtney Jones.
It's 2 on her, isn't it?
You've got 1. We'll see. And her 15th team foul.
Well, she had another one earlier.
4:09. A lot of times I always believe that too, Bob. I'm looking down my scorebook and I'm thinking, little head fake by Cassidy. Off balance shot, drew the contact, no call. The rebound is by Dullard. They got the 3-on-2. down to the key. They set a three. Josie Becker with a three. That's how they really burn you, man. When they get back and they get set up, when they get the ball in-out, don't they? That in-out kind of setting, that's 24-21 now.
And they're wide open, too.
Again, it's the key thing is getting back and getting the defense, and you can't. Inside shot there by Oaks. Torrey shot off the baseline. Missed that opportunity. Marissa had to go back to the locker room. I think she's all right now. 3:33. Second quarter from Alice Ingersoll Gym tonight. Great matchup in the conference.
Nice crowd, too.
Yes, it is. It has grown since we first tipped in this game. Back out top of the key with it. That's Kraft off the dribble. In between the circle, top of the key. That's Peyton Deering, transfer from East Peoria. Swings it out. Peyton, left-handed push shot, ring it up. Good, that thing rattled. Big tray by Peyton Deering. And Deering in this action is a sophomore. That's going to be a player control against Fawcett. Left her feet, bad position. Goes as a turnover and a player control. At 2:59, Marissa returns. Murphy, also Abby Swope. Jacobus remains on the court. Plummer and Brooke Henry. Need to find a way to get the ball in the hands of Plummer in this kind of a next offensive set here.
Or take a nice shot.
Yeah.
We're just trying to rush it, Leon, and we're just throwing it up there this quarter.
High post, look for that back cut. They really do a good job of executing and back cutting off this baseline. That's Courtney Jones. Give it up. Josie Becker tried to get the ball inside. Loose ball tracked down by Morton. Kenley Dow, opposite side. Get a push. Again, probably going to be against.
Probably against us.
Again, Tinley Dow gets credit for the three. Her own player fell under. Now, I didn't see who pushed to end up that way, but they gave it to Marissa. Picks up her second. And quickly the fifth, or I should say just the third team foul. Off the baseline. And again, a quick hack on the arm. Tell you what, it didn't happen very long. And a foul. 2:34. They're pleading their case. Cassidy returns. Yeah, I know she wanted a little bit of a more of a break there. So again, Marissa picks up her third. 30-21 now. Morton has extended the lead. 2:30. Top of the key. They drive down. Kick it out top of the key. Jacobus picks up Dow out front. Now it's Deering. Got to remember she's a lefty. Anytime she's on the court. Deering off that left baseline, out on the arc. Now between the circle. Slides through his Dow. A little high dribble, man. I tell you what, that was a high bounce. She's trapped underneath. Good job there by Jacobus. Tipped it out front. Becker. Shot no good for a three. Loose ball picked up. Dow takes it. Brooke Henry, a block underneath. Minute 53. That's Fawcett out on the arc. Between the circle. Brooke now to Fawcett.
Gotta get the easy basket here.
Down by 9 with a minute 42 before half.
Work for a good look.
Fawcett drives in an exchange. Plummer puts the ball on the floor. Nice pick and roll there to Brooke Henry. Nice job. Nice job. Two-man game. Love it. Beautiful play there on the assist there by Anna Plummer. 30-23. I like to see us do more of that. Short on that attempt. Loose ball. Morton gets it. Dow stepped along the baseline. Back out front for a push three by Deering. Rimmed it out, no good. Plummer with the rebound. They fight for it. All over him. 7 down with a minute 10. Be good to fight your way back before intermission here. But a minute 5, Fawcett inside to Brook. Nice little head fake. And the loose ball threw it away. Turnover by the Lady Giants. Davis, no contact call. Man, she took an extra step. Then a turnover by Morton. So that's 4 now by Morton. I still think you got to pressure her. We've seen her from day one, Bob, and you got to just pressure that Josie Becker. Down the lane, Plummer dishes it to Jacobus. Okay, we got injury too. Anna's down. But again, Jacobus with the basket. But again, Plummer's down and a lot of pain. With 36 seconds, it's a 30-25 game. Again, Jason Palmer down there. And again, with the injury timeout, Jessica Thumb now makes her way out there just to make sure that Anna is doing all right. She could tell she is still trying to, she got really kind of, looks like she got hit from behind.
Might have been.
And then lost her breath a little bit there, and I think she got hit quite in the back there.
Could have been like a knee or an elbow to the side. It was hard to tell with the traffic down there, but you could tell it seemed like they knocked the wind out of her.
With 36 seconds, we'll take an injury quick timeout back here in 30 seconds.
Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us.
She's up on her own now. You can tell she took a shot maybe in the back kidney areas, kind of the lower part of her back there. Morton with the lead, 30-25. They inbound with 36 seconds. Jacobus. Again, dogs Becker. Josie across the timeline. Little screen. Off the dribble, Josie. On the give and go here to Kaylee Jones. She drives cut off along the baseline. Whips the pass. Opposite side. They try to get Sherman with the three, but 19. Josie Becker down the lane. Left-handed shot comes out of her hand. Who gets it? Claire Ford with 13. Last crack at it here. Down by 5. Claire swings it. Nico leans, shoots it. Got hit. No foul call with 3 seconds. Across the timeline. Josie Becker lets it fly. Hits the right side. And that's the way half comes to a close. Morton 30 and the Lady Giants 25. Both these teams have the lockers. Hard fought, well played game in this first half. They kind of test a lot of different areas. You could tell that Anna's still grasping her back there, and she took a pretty good shot in the back there. 30-25, Lady Giants down by 5 here at halftime in the Mid-Illini Conference. More coming up. The halftime show is brought to you by the Graham Health System. Shop the Graham Thrift Shop, 175 South Main. All proceeds remain local. Back here in 2 minutes.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Back here with the halftime show, Bob Wagner, Leon Groover, also Nathan Louder, our M. Bixler Video Production, their engineer Don back at the studios. Tomorrow night, Bob and I will have Prairie Girls Conference action. Top 2 teams there. Havana at Lewistown tomorrow night. Of course, Brimfield right in the mix, too. They're, again, another of the teams of the conference that have not lost. So that'll be a good matchup tomorrow night. Havana at Lewistown for girls basketball, 7:30. We'll have to call that game for you here on WBYS. The game in this one swung after that 11-11 tie, Bob, and we kind of reeled a little bit since that particular point. And a lot of that, they went on that 6-0 run. We got the lead back. One of the few times we've had a lead in this game, 21-19, and we've had a couple of ties, 21 apiece. But again, for that particular thing, it just seemed like, they got the ball interior a lot. They were able to find a way to make good passes, set up their offense. I tell you what, we did a pretty good job of denying any back cuts, because that's usually their MO. That's usually one of the things when they open up their offense. We'll still see that here before this game is over. But again, for just protecting in the interior. And I thought, we didn't get back a couple of different times, but, it was very physical inside, and they just kind of were able to get some better shot opportunities in that little stretch there, that second quarter.
Well, I thought their spacing was better than ours offensively in the first half, which allows, to make that pass and get the easy basket. And, I thought defensively we were maybe a little above average, but, we had a hard time tracking when they didn't skip pass or reverse the basketball. And you have to stay ahead of that, because what happens is if they get a little bit of an opening, what's the first thing they do? They don't pass it back. They start to dribble and attack the basket.
And I thought we were at our best when we had Cassidy attacking, even Marissa before she picked up her fouls. We're attacking at that perimeter just as the way that Morton does, and they get you successful opportunities, and it gets against the opportunity to spread them out and get your shooter set up in some situations. We did a couple of opportunities, get a pick and roll again with Anna and with Brooke Henry.
Yes.
I think that's a pretty good formula. I think we need to kind of look at that little bit of a high-low kind of a set there in regards to it. So those are a couple of different things we can look at here, and it's been one of the things with Jessica Thumb in her first year. She's done a pretty good job of recognizing and making some adjustments, and the team will see how they respond here. It's really the first time of the season. Backs against the wall a little bit. The first time a little bit of that little kind of moment, if you will, and see how we respond. It's again, I think that's another key thing about this game going in the State Farm Classic. Is again, it finds out when things don't go quite right. A lot of times, how are you going to react?
Yeah,
and that's a key thing in this game here.
And I think you said it best with the moment. You're allowed to have those from time to time as long as you can overcome them. The thing we've seen in the past is the no moment. Like when the opponent gets on a run, the shoulders drop, we start forcing the issue and just throwing the basketball up. We had a little bit of that in the second quarter when we got back down by 6, but we're only down by 5 with 2 quarters to go. We have to move the basketball better, and we have to move without the basketball better to get the open looks. You can't force the issue against a team like this. They've shown you already they can beat you down the court for the easy basket.
And I thought too there was a point there where we got a little sloppy in taking care of the basketball, getting good proper passes, and getting our shooters set up and getting our the wings set up to get to the offense going.
Well, their defense was dictating our tempo, and you can't allow that, especially when you're at home.
Let's give a look at the first half scoring. The Inside the Numbers are brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Cuba, 785-5012. In the game, it's 30 for Morton. They had Tenley Dow, the sophomore, I should say she is a junior, as 10 points in his first half. He had 3 field goals, a free throw. Tenley Dow with 10, Josie Becker with 8, Courtney Jones with 2, Cassidy Sherman with 3, Peyton Deering a 3 in that second quarter, Lindsey Dullard a basket for 2, and Kaylee Jones a basket for 2 for Morton, and they're 30. Canton with 25 and Marissa Murphy, who has the 3 fouls. She has 2 points in the game, and a Plummer 2 threes. She went down hard on a play at the tail end of that second quarter. We'll see what her return is in the second half. 6 points, Blair Jacobus with 2, Brooke Henry with 3, and Cassidy Fawcett with 12. And again, 7 of those coming in that key second quarter to keep it a 5-point game here at halftime. Also in tonight's sophomore game, it was Morton winning that one 58-53. Bailey Culver with 21, Carly Walker with 14, Allison Morton with 9, and Faith Demmer with 9. Bob has a look at our in-game stats at halftime. They're brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Cuba. Bobby?
All All right, Leon, for the Morton Lady Potters, they were 12 out of 32 in field goals, 37.5%. 5 out of 15 in three-point shooting, 33.3%. 1 for 1 in free throws, that's 100%. 16 total rebounds, 6 offensive, 4 first-half turnovers. For the Canton Lady Giants, shooting 10 out of 24 in field goals, 41.7%. 3 out of 9 in three-point shooting, 33.3%. 2 out of 3 in free throws, 66.7%. 16 total rebounds, 3 offensive, 6 first-half turnovers. The difference in the game for me, down by 5, second chance points. Canton with 4, Morton with 9.
Yeah, we talked about that always being a key barometer in this game. Definitely the telltale fact in this one. Down 30-25 at halftime. Second half basketball when we continue. That's the halftime show brought to you by the Graham Health System. Shop the Graham Thrift Shop, South Main in Canton. Back here in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton, and AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton, by WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
Probably bruised in that back area there.
Incredible speed and incredible prices. Go to fiberfastnow.com. Check out the Lock in Your Price for Life offering and pricing. Then fill out the form to be part of the Faster Than Fast Fiberhood. Call 778-8611 and Mid-Century Fiber will guide you through the process. Bring Mid-Century Fiber to your neighborhood. Fill out the form at fiberfastnow.com.
First possession of the second half. A little bit of indecision out front. Finally get the ball to low block area to Brooke Henry, and she was fouled inside there, and that's going to be the second on Kaylee Jones.
We're getting caught picking up our dribble, and then we're not having our teammates trying to get open so we can pass the basketball.
Yeah, and when you got a player like Dow who's 6 foot out there and got you trapped out there out front, again, you got to maintain your dribble, get it to your wing, and get the entry and get it set up.
That's why I mentioned during halftime, you got to move without the basketball.
Get an opportunity. Brooke back to the stripe here. Missed the first chance. And too strong on that second one. Rebound grab there by Dillard. And again, no Anna Plummer to begin this third quarter. Again, the back injury, lower part of her back. Dow gets Brooke Henry out there. Picked up her dribble. Good job. It makes a difference when you got a little bit of a wingspan or length out there. Off the defense between the circle. That's to Josie Becker. Guarded there by Jacobus. You got Jacobus, Fawcett, 3-ball in and out, no good. Tori Oakes with the rebound, across the timeline, crossover dribble, down the lane, off balance, and Tori drives along the baseline, up and good. She has that ability, Bob. She has that knack, even being off balance. A steal, a fight, Jacobus, that goes out of bounds off of Morton. Good job. 5 in the category, turnovers, 4 in that first half.
Aggressive defense coming out in this second half by Blair Jacobus.
Again, 30-27. She's one of our better defenders. There is no doubt. Canton will get the ball inbounded. They do. To Tori. Drives, kicks it out. Loses, gets off her feet. Now she got to be able to maintain. Tries to set the screen now for Marissa. Caught out front. Now to Jacobus.
They're pushing us back, ain't they?
Yep. Really getting you out of your offense. Swings it. Marissa drives through the paint. Nice move by Marissa. That has that ability when you have multiple people who can put the ball on the floor. 30-29 now. Lady Giants, and the ball goes out of bounds. 6:33.
I don't think that was touched by us, but
very borderline on that one, that's for certain. Inbounds will have Courtney Jones checks in for Josie Becker. She'll have a seat. Canton down by 1. Dow taps the basketball inbound off the right baseline. Looking out front. Back to Dow, far corner. Off the dribble, step back and a three. In and out, no good. Fawcett fights for it. Ball stripped in the lane. Who gets it? That's Sherman. Fawcett guards her. Back out front on the exchange. Man, I tell you, it is tough going, man, against any kind of dribble, isn't it? Both ways.
You're going to earn your stripes tonight.
Kenley Dow way off the mark. No good job. Ball knocked out of bounds. Saved by Morton.
They're killing those offensive rebounds.
Jones underneath. Shot up and good. Kaylee Jones.
Another second chance point, Leon.
Yeah. You got to be able to control that.
We're doing a good job boxing out, but it's not going to get in the basketball.
32-29.
You got to go get it.
5:51. Now, Marissa, there's again that ability. You can't pick up your dribble way the heck out there, man.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go, yep.
Out's Fawcett. Now to Torrey, drives in the lane. Brooke Henry from the elbow. Her
Get
jumper.
In there, Brooke.
No good. Kicked out to this near side. Dow.
All right.
Crosses the timeline. Looking down the floor. Swings it. Top of the key goes to Sherman. Now to Dow. They cut through. To Dullard. She drives. Swings it to the near side. They leave Sherman open for a three. In and out. No good. High with the rebound. Marissa. Hit from behind, no foul call. Marissa through traffic. Down by 3. Now it's Marissa. Drives along the baseline. Picks up her dribble inside. That's Torrey. Gets it back out front. Fawcett for a 3. Too strong. Torrey fights for it. And Fawcett strips it away. Missed the shot. Gets it underneath. Little head fake. Ball blocked, and it goes off of Morton. No, they save it, they're saying. Now it's Murphy. Contact by Dow. No foul call. Murphy. Head fake, turn, shoots, and it goes in. There you go. Basket will count, foul on Dow. Persistence.
Pays off.
Murphy got a couple of baskets in this quarter here. And it's going to be a foul. Again against Dow. Again, Abby Swope will come in. We're seeing some bodies rotate in and out.
Anna Plummer's back in, Leon.
Anna back in. Again, looks like they're going to rest Fawcett during this stretch here.
She's expended a lot of energy out there.
4:47, a one-point game. We knew this was going to be a cat fight, that's for sure, man. It was going to be a dog fight tonight. Either way, man, it's going to be very tough. And Marissa, that thing just hung on the iron, and free throws no good. 6 points in the game.
You got to play defense.
Down by 1. Top of the key, Maddie Becker, sophomore. Down the exchange to Courtney Jones. They got a little bit more guard-oriented.
They're smaller out there, too.
Jumper to the right side. That's a good by Maddie Becker. Step back and a big three.
Defense. Wide open.
35-31. 4:20. Halfway through the third here. Anna Plummer drives through traffic. Kicks it out to Marissa. She drives from the elbow. Head fake. Bounce pass to Brooke Henry. Nice move along the defense and then off her leg. I tell you what, she got bumped and there was no call.
Yeah, turnover number 7.
That was an unfortunate Megan Gold contact. Bumped her and the ball went off her leg.
Now you got to recover and play good defense and not allow them to get this lead any bigger.
Yep. 4-minute mark here. Out front, that's Courtney Jones. Swings it, opposite side. Maddie Becker again. Back-to-back trays comes the Potters, and they up at the 7. 38-31.
No need to panic.
Nope. Becker comes off the bench here, and the sophomore knocks down 2 threes. On the exchange, Plummer drives through traffic for the free throw. Little hook shot, no good. Off balance, and again, Courtney Jones, the outlet across the timeline. Down the lane off the left side, Dullard with the basket.
You cannot get it. It's the timeout.
They've scored the last 8 straight, and they lead it 40-31. We'll take a timeout, 3:29 here at the Alice Ingersoll Gym, courtside, down by 9 in the third quarter. And to Morton, and the Lady Giants take a 30-second timeout back here on WBYS.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton.
Biggest lead of the game. We've been at 6-7 a couple of occasions. Canton's led once. They led 21-19. 3:18 in this third quarter. Fawcett now. Quick hard pass And a Plummer. Shot no good. Ball comes loose. Here's Gehring across the timeline. Lead pass, Morton, and threw it away. Turnover by the Lady Potters, which is really not characteristic of them. They got a little sloppy that time.
That's why I said when we were on offense, they're playing the 2-3 zone.
Yep. You knew they would switch a little bit here. At the 3-minute mark here, Fawcett. You can tell Jessica's trying to which direction they want to get it. Try to get to the top of the key there to Torrey against that zone. Brooke Henry, nice job to Tori Oates. Nice job.
Pretty pass.
Absolutely. Went to the short corner, and Brooke found her. 40-33.
Now you can't allow the open shot.
Now the top of the key goes to Maddie Becker. Down the lane, they kick it up. Near side, Gehring, shot no good. Underneath, shot, Tori Oates, the block shot underneath against Maddie Becker. And a tie-up, still, ball deflected. It goes out of bounds, should be Canton basketball. That's it. Good job. Tell you what, this is fun and entertaining. We got both teams scrapping after it on their knees, going after loose balls.
110%, isn't it?
Fighting for every opportunity. Down by 7 of this Lady Giant team, but 2:25, but surely not playing like it. Walk it up, Fawcett. They went to that 2-3 zone in the second half here. 2:17.
They're back to man-to-man.
Plummer out on the wing. They'll switch back and forth. Skip pass to Fawcett. Off the dribble. Be patient here. Get a good shot. Plummer. Again, short corner. Swope. Now out front to Brooke Henry. Off the screen. Plummer. Brooke drives down the lane. And got fouled. See, at least Brooke is looking to attack.
And that's what you have to do.
You know, and because we're just kind of being so-so with the basketball. We're not moving. Minute 53. Courtney Jones picks up her third team foul. Well, the good thing was we've stayed out of foul kind of mode in this game, that's for sure. Brooke Henry got the free throw. Gets her 4th point of the game. Again, another opportunity here, minute 53. Next one is good. Here comes the substitution for Morton. They bring back in the lineup Kaylee Jones, Tinley Dow. Also, they have on the floor, they have Cassidy Sherman. And let's see who else on the opposite side. It is also Kaylee Jones, near side. Now with the basketball, Lindsay Dillard. Back cut here, whips it. So they drive it to the post and they kick it out.
Yep.
They're looking to get to the wing to shoot the three. As it is here, Josie Becker with the three. Wow.
We can't recover fast enough.
Tell you what, it has been, again, 11-2 advantage in this stretch here. 43-35 with a minute 25. Again, flash it across the baseline. They cut through Dillard, back out top of the key. Josie Becker, hard to imagine she is a senior now for this squad. High post, the ball was kicked. It goes out of bounds. It'll be inbound right in front of the Morton bench. Nico Grisolano checks in for Anna. Still little, you can tell, a little sore. She makes her way off the court here with a minute 10. 43-35. Second half in the Mid-Illini girls. Bounce pass, the ball was kicked again. You can see Sherman tap her head. Made the initial pass to that wing. Now inbounds will come by Dillard. They'll screen, they get the ball to Sherman. Back out front against Jacobus. High screen, they want a back cut. There you go, what I talk about, Bob. That's one thing, that's their patented game. When they get a lead, that's what they run. The back cut off the screen. 10-point advantage now. Potters. Jacobus, 45 seconds. Nico. That is Fawcett off the dribble here. Nice job, turns in traffic. Brooke out on the arc. Open was Nico. Jacobus down the lane. And a ball thrown away. Turnover by the Lady Giants. Here comes the Potters down the lane. Ball went off of and could not be saved. Good hustle. And you can see Josie Becker trying to get the ball along the baseline parallel. That was going to have to be a lot stronger pass to get it there than that one. Ball knocked out of bounds. Canton will get it. Inbounds it comes. Sherman back out front to Dow. They waste no time. When they have an inbounds pass, Bob, you know there's a difference between us and them and getting the ball inbounds. Sherman.
They don't let the count get to one.
No, they don't. Back out front from the elbow. That's Josie Becker. Cassidy Sherman off the dribble. Screen off the right side. They leave her open. Boom, boom. Josie Becker. It's raining threes in this quarter. 4 trays by the Becker girls, Maddie and Josie. And it pushes it up to a 48-35 Morton lead with 8 minutes remaining in our fourth quarter. When we return to the Mid-Illini, back here in 1 minute.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us.
Ball comes loose. You got Claire Ford out there. She'll be a little feisty. In the paint, they kick it out. Kaylee Jones, they drive. Tell you what, they'd like to seal you. They get the ball inside. They dribble, penetrate. Shot no good. Who gets it? Nico grabs it. That was a quick hole ball.
Well,
and it goes Canton possession.
I agree, that was quick.
I mean, barely tied up. 30 seconds gone by here. Down by 13. It's the biggest lead of the night by the Potters. Jacobus, backcourt here. Little indecision. Now to Torrey. Swings the pass to Nico. Little head fake. Swings the pass to Anna Plummer for a 3. In and out, no good. Claire fights for it, gets a loose ball. Head away, Claire. Hey, a nice little jumper off the rim, no good. That's Anna Plummer. Her shot, good. Loose ball. Need to get a few more of those. 11-point difference. Quick pass underneath. We didn't rotate back.
So we got to make a stop.
We're lucky there. Down the lane, left-handed shot up and good by Josie Becker. And she has been a dominant factor in this second half.
We don't have an answer for it.
8 points and a half. Torrey, that's going to be player control. That's a pretty easy deal there. Torrey, and you got, when you get to that point, again, you can't leave your feet like that. That's going to be a player control against Torrey. Turnover as well. The player is waiting for you. You know what you do? You should put on the brakes. You can't leave your feet.
Shoot a jump shot.
Yeah.
Or wait for your team to come down and
absolutely
reset your offense.
50-37 here. 6:54. Again, it goes off the leg. It'll be
nice job by Anna Plummer defensively.
Good job,
Josie Becker.
Again, the ball went off her legs. Canton will have it. Plummer.
You force Josie left, you get a chance for some turnovers.
Yeah, you do.
But you got to force her to her left.
6:53. Plummer skip pass. Nobody open to the opposite side. Nobody broke out there.
There was a wrong direction. One went out. Supposed to go towards the baseline.
Miscommunication and a turnover by Canton. It gives them the ball back.
That's 10 for us.
Again in the action here. 6:53, 50-37. Josie Becker across the timeline. Whips the pass to this near side. Cassidy Sherman. Tenley Dow. Bounce pass. They try to set up the shooter. They double in the post. He'll kick it out. Swings it off this near side. Into the hands of Josie Becker. Quick hand check.
You can't fault that when you've got Claire at,
no.
5-something and Dillard at 6'1", posting her up in the low block.
So Claire picks up the foul.
I'd rather foul and have them reset their offense and allow an easy layup.
So second team foul. Claire will have a seat. You got Tori Oakes, Marissa Murphy has got the 3 fouls. Cassidy Fawcett, Plummer, and Brooke Henry. That's the 5 of this stretch. That is Josie Becker to the post. Swings it. They leave Sherman open. Short on that attempt. He gets the ball all the way back to the corner here. Nobody blocked out. Quick pass. Tenley Dow, the open shot to this near side.
Second chance points again, Leon.
Yep. They're backbreakers. They have been in this stretch in the second half. 53-37. Plummer, the opposite side. If they went down in the cylinder, we just can't buy a bucket now.
Well, we don't have to shoot threes. There's still 6 minutes to go.
Again, Dow drug the pivot foot, no call. They cut to the baseline. Jumper to the right side is good by Kaylee Jones.
They smell blood.
Yeah, they do. 7-2 at advantage in this quarter. They've opened to a 55-37 lead. 5:52. Going to be a lesson for everybody in this game tonight.
Agreed.
On the baseline tip, and it goes off of Morton. Again, you can see substitutions. Morton. And they bring in Maddie Becker and Courtney Jones. Brooke Henry back out front. Marissa. Again, nobody's cutting through.
I mean, where's the pass to when you've got 3 defenders there holding your teammates away from the ball?
You know, it's like you pass and there's nobody breaking to that area.
Terrible pass.
55-37 at 5:41. Loose ball. Turnover by Morton. Fawcett gets it. Need to get something going here. Still plenty of time with 5:33 left.
The clock's a ticking, though.
And that's Torrey at the top of the free throw line. Drives through traffic off the glass. Rolled it off no good. Rebound by Kaylee Jones. Cross the timeline. Tenley Dow attacks. The foul by Plummer. Anna picks up the foul.
First thing I look at in this game, whether we win or lose, is shot selection.
Yeah.
It has not been good.
Nope. And they look like, in situations we get a little bit of a panic kind of a thing, and we just don't really know what to do with the basketball.
I agree with that.
5:20.
That's the best statement of the night.
Tenley Dow. And I talked about it's going to be one of those moments, in what you learn from this game. That's what you have to take from this game here.
That's what I mentioned. You don't want to get to that oh-no part.
Yeah.
We're getting there too many times.
Couple free throws. 57-37. Up by 20 are the 3-time state champion, the Lady Potters. 5:14.
It's a lot of standing.
Yep. Again, skip pass, Plummer open. Now covered up, Brooke Henry out on the arc. Give and go to Fawcett on the exchange.
You just got to work harder to get open.
Yep.
I mean, their defense is smothering us right now.
4:55, Fawcett from the elbow. Shot short on that one. Cassidy's been silent since the first half. Been a tough one to get her going. Top of the key. Loose ball into the hands of Courtney Jones. Fight for it off of Morton. And it'll be Canton basketball.
Turnover number 9 for the Lady Potters.
Tomorrow night, Bob and I will make our trip to Lewistown. Prairieland girls basketball, Havana at Lewistown tomorrow night, 7:30 the start time for that one.
Maybe I can have my son drive us there.
There you go. There you go.
Might have us a chauffeur from now on.
How did that first adventure go today?
Good.
Yeah.
He was excited about turning 15
That's
today.
good. Absolutely. 4:35, Jacobus back out front then the exchange. Schwope. Claire down to the post. Little hook shot inside, no good. Contact, and again, Sydney Hannum got tied up. He'll go the opposite direction. Hannum will check in. Claire Ford, Swope, Jacobus, and Nico. That's the 5 of the stretch. 4:24 remaining here. Potter's only blemish has been to one of the top-ranked teams, Richwoods. They are the real deal. They'll be in the State Farm Classic. We may see them. Canton will open up against Simeon. And that'll be on the 27th, 6:30. Quick foul there. Bob and I will have that call for you from Bloomington Central Catholic High School. Looking forward to doing that game. And then we'll be over Mecca basketball at Macomb, 28th, 29th, and 30th.
That's my Christmas present.
There we go. It is. It's been one of our favorites for many years since the very beginning.
I love going there.
And again, free throws good by Maddie Becker. Well, the difference when that stretch, man, was the in and out game by Morton. They got the ball inside, sucked us down there, and then left our shooters open, and they just drilled some threes.
And they had open looks. All of our shots were contested or forced. Makes it tough to put points on the board.
Second free throw is good as well. Maddie Becker comes off the bench tonight. Big second half. 8 with 2 threes. 59-37. We're at the 4-minute mark here. Claire Hannum down the lane. And again, it's good attack But again, it's one of those, it's still not a good percent type shot, though. That's the thing about this game.
To me, attacking the basket is one thing.
Yeah.
Throwing up a prayer and playing for a foul is totally different.
3:53.
There is no rhyme or reason for that.
No. Sydney Hannum.
You got to the line, which is a good thing, but you still got to work for a shot.
Again, here with the action, we'll have our post game brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine. Back at their location on east side of the square. So Hannum got one of 2 free throws. 59-38, 3:47. Morton lobs it up. And again, that's going to be a travel. That's Addie Cox, a junior. So it's a turnover by Morton. It's one of the most turnovers we've had in any game this season, Bob. With that double figures in the turnover department. We've been pretty good about not turning the ball over. Hannah picks up her dribble. That's been the thing here in the second half, man. They've pushed us out.
Yep.
Player forward, opposite side to the post. Nico turns. Ball is blocked. Foul against Dillard. Again, stoppage of play here with 3:23.
We've gone on a run, and they've had an answer. They've gone on a run.
Yeah.
We have not had the answer.
Nico to the free throw line. That's what really one of the great runs in high school basketball have been with this Morton program.
And then don't forget, even before this, back to back, a couple years before, they also had 2 more sets of trophies. So they've had 5, like since 2007 altogether.
Yep. Coach Becker has earned his recognition of his Hall of Fame, without a doubt. Free throw's no good. Kicks out to this near corner, and it's going to be off of Canton.
I will never judge his coaching abilities.
No. 3:21. I've never seen him not have his teams ready. I mean, they come in, and you just got to be ready to play your A game.
You look at the junior high ranks, too. They've got his program instilled all the way down.
Out front on the exchange, that's Deering. Kicks it to the near side here. Catherine Ryman, a junior, checks in for Morton. Off the baseline, block from Swope. Morton gets it out front. That's been a telltale of this game, hadn't it, Bob?
Offensive rebounding, they have killed us.
Out front, 2:58. That's going to be a travel by Morton. 59-38. But it's been a tough stretch here in this fourth quarter offensively, Bob. 3 points. Well, they went on that, really, the turntail really in this part of the game in the second half, when they went on that 8-0 barrage, man. They had 2 threes, a field goal, and they just opened it up, and their defense just clamped down. They did not give us a chance to get back in the game.
We tied it up. They on that 6-point run. They haven't looked back.
Underneath the Chamberlain, put back by Nico is good. Alex had a crack at it underneath, and then Nico go to the free throw line. And it gets should be, again, Courtney Jones picks up her third with 2:43. Nico to the free throw line. Rimmed it out, no good. Swope fights for it, tie up, nope, and a steal. That is Chamberlain. Now to Sophie Oakes. Back to Alex. She a push 3 for opposite side. Good, Alex. Big 3 by Alex off the bench. Nice little boost there. Most noise we've had in a while.
Yes.
59-43 with 2:20 left. Swings it to the opposite corner here. Both these teams coming in were 4-0 in the conference play. Canton 10-0 in jeopardy of losing their first of the year right before the Christmas break. 2 minutes. Off this baseline, that's Olivia Remmert. Underneath, quick foul. Swope will pick up the foul. It'll send Morton to the free throw line. Well, they called it against Chamberlain. So that'll send Morton to the free throw line with 1:57 left. Spins it out, no good. Free throw no good by Courtney Jones. Next one coming up.
Yeah, Mackenzie Hess and Hannah Ashley coming in the game, Leon.
When you look at this game, really, it did not play Tenley Dow a lot. I mean, really, you look at the plays and stretches. And again, it's a marquee. Again, another free throw is good. 60-43, minute 57. Sophie Oakes will walk it up. Alex Chamberlain. Also, it's Mackenzie Hess. Also in the lineup, Sydney Hannum and Hannah Etchley. Sophie, shot no good off the left side. Saved by Hess right in the hands of Morton. The outlet goes from Kraft. Across the timeline, Lady Potters. Dribble off the baseline right side, Bridget Wood. Swings the pass to this near side. Actually, a little bit too close on that one. And that's, quick foul there by Hannah. All should get you in that situation is a mark in the scorebook as a foul.
Not the one mark you want either.
Minute 32. Sophie a steal. That's going to be a push against Morton. Bridget Wood. Again, we'll tell you about coming up in our post game. A little about the State Farm Classic, the tournament coming up. We'll have that info for you as well. Tell you what's coming up on our schedule. We got a little bit of break after tomorrow night. We've got the Havana and Lewistown girls tomorrow night at 7:30. That should be an outstanding game there. Coach Bennett's put together one of his best starts. 9-1. Free throw no good by Sophie. Outlet it comes for Morton, and they throw the ball away. So back here with a minute 25, 60-43. Sophie will walk it up. I know it's just one of those little bit of letdown tonight. I think a lot of us were anticipating making this a ball game. And again, just kind of let it, easily it slips away against a team like Morton.
Yeah, teams like that can make them runs, Leon. They did just that.
Yep.
If you recall, they shot a three. They got the offensive rebound, put the three back up. We ran down the court for an uncontested layup. Didn't go in. They come right back down for a layup and a foul. 6-point swing on that play.
Yeah, you have it. You talk to a couple of different things here, but again, it's going to be a couple of different areas. Definitely going to have to look back on the difference in this game. Free throws no good. Loose ball. Ashley gets it after making 1 or 2 free throws with a minute 10. Sophie, Alex, opposite side for a 3. Short on that attempt. Ball comes loose. Potters across the timeline. They push it. That's Ryman. And again, a little shove and contact. 60-44. Girls' game's a little different in endings. A lot of different games, isn't it? They don't care, man. They're gonna shove you. They're gonna push you. They don't care if it's a lopsided score.
Right.
And to the free throw line will be Ryman. Free throw's good. One thing, they're always good at finishing games, whether it be through the free throw line, but telltale was in that third quarter.
You're not a three-peat champion for nothing.
No. Second opportunity. You look at them, and they've never been like the number 1 seed at the State Farm Classic, never have won it.
That's fine by them.
Really, because they have the 3 banners, they have the 3 state championships. 62-44, 50 seconds here, and the ball goes out of bounds.
They get to finish their season with a win, which is a rarity.
Yep. Inbounds will come from Sophie. They went to zone in that second half too, Bob, and we didn't do a very good job of recognizing that one. I know we'll talk with Jess on that. Back out front, Hess, Hannum, with 44 seconds, little indecision there. Jumper left side, rimmed it out short, ball tap up. Who gets it? Morton. Out of the gates with 34 seconds here. Back out front, Kraft. Well, momentarily, Morton is going to take a conference lead here as we get to the close of the break here before Christmas. And we don't see them until almost the tail end of the year. Next to last game, I believe, that we go to Morton for the finish up. And you never know, we may see them depending on what the brackets favor. We may see them over there as well. They play one of the early games. Either Richwoods and U-High is the game we're kind of looking at in addition to our game against Simeon. Morton, again in this game, led it by 5, and they went up by 20 in that second half, and they knock off the Lady Giants. Their first loss of the year comes tonight in conference, 62-44. final tonight here from Alice Ingersoll Gym. So it's a double win by Morton and the Lady Potters. Opening game went to Morton 58-53. Up next is our postgame show. It's brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine, 649-1572, located on the East Side Square. Final in this one, Morton 62, Canton 44. So long for just a while for Bob. I'm Leon. Postgame is up next from Alice Ingersoll Gym.
Helping underwrite this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, we deliver. Quality roll-off, quality disposal, located near Farmington. By WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By the Bank of Farmington, located in Canton and also in Farmington. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, your agent, Susie McMillan. WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor and Longview High Rises in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in underwriting and sponsoring an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Farmington, Canton, and in Bartonville. Sustainable Building Solutions, LLC of Farmington, Chad Johnson, your owner-operator. WCDD, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. Wesley United Methodist Church, located along Avenue A in Canton. And AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping bring you this event, Spoon River Home Healthcare, bridging the gap in healthcare. Lambs of God Daycare, located on North Avenue A in Canton. By WBYS AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, the voice of Fulton County. Stereo Village, located on South Avenue A in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Interested in a DVD of an event? Call us.
In the fact that, of course, try to make a good run in this first half before the State Farm Classic and see how you measured up against, again, a true one of the great programs we have seen in high school girls basketball. As we mentioned, no team is able to accomplish a four-peat in state girls competition. Morton has done it 3 times and well on their way. At the win tonight, they go to 10-1, 5-0 in the conference. Canton now 10-1 and 4-1 in the Mid-Illini Conference. It's just a little bit of a setback, but again, it's nothing you can't shake off and get ready for the State Farm Classic. And if you have a way to kind of think of this in terms, and it doesn't, if you really want to believe this, it does not get any easier. With the schedule at the State Farm Classic, you will play the best of large schools for girls basketball when you play in this one. Simeon, who was in the Final Four last year in 3A, they're now a 4A school. And so there was Rochester, who Morton played last year, who beat, Morton beat them in the state title game. So it's a pretty good caliber of teams. That'll be coming up on the 27th at 6:30. That'll be our next Lady Giant broadcast. Next game tomorrow night, Havana at Lewistown. Bob and I will be on the air at around 7:20. Tip will be at 7:30, and that'll be coming up tomorrow night. Let's get to our numbers, our in-scoring recap and stats. Brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, 785-5012, located in Cuba. Bob, let's run down the stats, and then Jess will make her way up here.
All right, Leon, for the Morton Lady Potters here, 22 out of 51 in field goals, 43.1%. 10 out of 25 in three-point shooting, 40%. 8 out of 9 in free throws, 88.9%. 35 total rebounds, 11 offensive, 14 total turnovers. For the Canton Lady Giants, shooting 17 out of 47 in field goals, 36.2%. 4 out of 15 in three-point shooting, 26.7%. 6 out of 16 in three-point shooting, or free throws, 37.5%. 26 total rebounds, 7 offensive, 11 total turnovers.
Back here with the post game, Coach Jessica Thumb is with us, and I know this will sting a little bit, when you get right before the break and everything. And I know we talk about this being a barometer, how far have we come and what you need to work on. And you get a lot of answers out of a game like this, don't you, Jess? And that's still a good positive one as we get ready for the Christmas break and then head to State Farm.
Yeah, I thought we played well for about 2.5 quarters, and we overcame big deficits 3 times. And I think if we would have maintained that level of play, I think this would be a different outcome. And I saw a lot of positive things, and I saw some things that we needed to work on. And I'm not upset with these kids. I'm not upset with their fight. I thought they tried, and but when they get into these big game situations and they're not sure what to do, they have a tendency to go back to what they know. And what they know is what has happened in years past. And that's the difference between last year and this year, is we're playing a different kind of ball, and I need them to stick with what we're doing. And I think tonight we kind of went back to some of our old ways, and that got us into trouble.
And you give a lot of credit to Morton because they pushed you out. They came out zoned a little bit in that second half. We were a little perplexed by that and what to be able to do that. We picking our dribble up way too deep out on the court out there and get you into really bad situations. And then what do you do? Then you have bad shot selection. So things compound themselves, don't they?
Yeah, we talked about that, about how we've played team basketball year long, and then tonight we just tried to take a lot of things one-on-one, which, was not what we talked about, but we tried to do that. We tried to force up shots that weren't there instead of being patient and getting a good one. And tonight was definitely not a good representation of how we can play. And if we play the way we can play with that team, and I think we can defeat that team.
There's a couple things with Morton, having watched them over the last few years, and they're much even better this year in transition, getting the ball down the court. They don't miss a beat, do they, getting the ball down the court, and you really got to be in good position down there. Get us some easy baskets, and I thought we did a better job adjusting to that. And then one of the things, when you take a look at them, again, with their offensive type of sets, they're more of an in-out type of a team this year. We have seen them with Bisping more of an inside kind of a presence. This year, a little bit differently in the way that they attack, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't have a real threatening inside presence on this team, so that was something we talked about, was to make sure we defend the three-point line, and obviously we didn't do a great job of it tonight. But I'm asking them to do things that they're not used to doing. For example, I told them about how normally we're a big help team because we do play a lot of man, but tonight I said there's no help. We got to switch through the screens, and that's what got us into trouble early in the second quarter, was we weren't fighting through screens, we weren't switching screens, but really I think the officiating didn't help us one bit tonight, not a single thing. And then all of a sudden at the end we're getting everything is being called. I'm not sure where that was for the rest of the game, but that doesn't make excuses for us, but I think that we could have done a better job defensively of switching those screens, knowing where they're at. We talked about guarding the three-point line, and we didn't do it well tonight.
And that's one thing. Great crowd tonight. By the way, the kids are, giving them a lot of credit. They've woke up the community a little bit about this program, and hopefully they'll follow you over at the State Farm, turn them over there. And I know you got Christmas break coming up, wedding coming up, a lot of things there, and still like the concentration about getting the team ready for that State Farm Classic. And again, as we talked about with Bob, things don't get any easier either, do they? With the caliber of teams you go over there, so it's really going to be testing this team to will. Are you ready for this challenge? And for this basketball team to bring your level up and be consistent at that level.
Yeah, and I talked to the girls about this in the locker room, how this loss doesn't define us by any means. And we are not our best night, but that doesn't mean we don't turn around and we don't fight again the next night. And I think that's something that I'm doing a pretty decent job of, is making sure that these girls are game ready. They know their worth. That they know that people are rallying behind them. This gym was almost full tonight, and that's such a proud thing for me, because these people are all rallying around these girls and what we're trying to accomplish and what we're trying to build. I've only been building it for 11 games. I need you all to stay with me because we still got more to do. But the difference between this year to last year, I think, is night and day, and they're playing as won, they're still smiling. I like to see that. And I appreciate the community support. And I need these girls to know that these people rally around them and that they're behind them. And
I think so.
And that was the main reason, yesterday I asked School Board President Leonard Barnard to come in and talk to him because, there's nobody that supports him more than him. And he came out and tried to pump him up a little bit. And it's important for them to know that people rally behind him.
Now when you look at this with the tournament coming up, a nice little break for the team, getting ready for that State Farm Classic. Have a good Christmas break, and we'll see you this weekend for certain, okay?
Yes, we'll see you this weekend. Thanks, guys.
All righty, thank you very much. Jessica Thumb, and again, our post game here is brought to you throughout the season by the Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine in Canton. Morton 68, the Little Giants 44. Scoring in this one, Tenley Dow was 17 tonight. Also scoring, Maddie Becker, a couple of back-breaking threes in that third quarter for 8 in the game. Sister Josie, again, Becker had 3 threes back-to-back again in that third quarter. 16 in the game tonight by Josie Becker. Courtney Jones with 3, Cassidy Sherman 3, Peyton Deering with 3, Catherine Ryman with 2. Also scoring Lindsay Duller with 4, Kaylee Jones with 6 for Morton's 62. Also in the scoring tonight for Canton, 44. Had Marissa Murphy, who got in some foul situation in that first half, 6 points to the game. Anna Plummer with 8. Sydney Hannum with 1. Blair Jacobus with 2. Tori Oakes with 4. Brooke Henry with 5. Alex Chamberlain, again in the scoring with 3. 1 by Hannah Atchley and 12. Leading the way was Cassidy Fawcett, all coming in the first half. Lady Giants now 10-1, 4-1, heading into that State Farm Classic. Again, it'll be coming up on the 27th, 6:30 at Bloomington Central High School against Chicago Simeon. Bob and I will be along for that one. And now Morton goes to 10-1 and 5-0 in the conference in the sophomore game, 58-53. Morton, Bailey Culver had quite a game, 21 points. Carly Walker had 14 in that loss. So, Bobby, regroup, get ready for the break. Bob and I have one more game. We've got tomorrow night. We've got the Havana at Lewistown game tomorrow night at 7:30. You think anybody will remember who you are over there? Of course, he's related to everybody. So it's like a homecoming when we go there to Lewistown. So
I'm an alum, too, so yeah, it is a homecoming.
Absolutely. So we'll look forward to that. What's your kind of take here? You heard what Jess had to say, and again, I think she made a key point. Hey, let's give it time. It's only been 11 games, and it's nice to get off to a good start, but still a lot of work to still put in to the finished product here.
Well, I mean, if you can ever grade a post-game interview, that's definitely an A+ in my book. I think she's, preaching to the community, how important these girls, need to hear congratulations on your early season success. But you can't let a game like this set you back into your old ways. Could you have won this game? Absolutely, they could have won this game. But until you learn the nuances of the no-help defense that she talked about, it's going to be tough for you to overcome. But you can be able to overcome those.
Absolutely. Final tonight, Morton 62 and the Canton Lady Giants 44. And again, everybody have a great break. We'll see you tomorrow night. Havana at Lewistown will be on the air at just before 7:30. That is tomorrow night. More coming up here on AM 1560, 93.7 FM. For Nathan Lauder from M. Bixler Video Production, our main man, back to the studios. Don, and we always appreciate your, work back at the studios. For Bob, I'm Leon, and a first loss of the season tonight at the hands of the Morton Potters for the Canton Lady Giants. Morton 62 and Canton 44. So long from Alice Ingersoll Gym.